all too familiar, all too synonymous with Rivers State and Port Harcourt in particular. We are talking about erring police officers. Erring police officers. That's what we're talking about this morning. Now, if you paid attention to the news yesterday, right, and I'll say in the past 3 weeks, it's been a tale yet again, a repetitive one of officers of the Nigerian Police Force attached to the Rivers State Command who have not lived up to the badge, to the uniform, and indeed to the ethos that is meant to be the Nigerian Police Force. Far from it, a far cry. And they, over the years, several cities, Lagos, Abuja, is happening everywhere. But when it comes to the South, River State, seems to be in the nicking a lot of the time. Obviously, you've had comments about, the Akuza SARS. Remember that in Anambra State. Some of these things have also happened in Imo State. But very often, and sadly, I have to say, that you tend to have these comments come through about Port Harcourt, about River State. Now, a lot of people will probably say, "Oh, Jude, you don't understand these things because you haven't experienced it." Yes, personally, I have experienced it, just in case you didn't know. I have experienced it, and I've said so several times. I've been handcuffed as well. Before I became a journalist, and even after I became a journalist, I've had my fair share, of harassment and whatnot, and it happens. But the scale at which it's happened, particularly since, we've had what you might call it, the hashtag NSAS issue, has to be the why. Now, the River State Police Command, this was news yesterday, has dismissed one inspector, Ode, after an orderly room trial. Now, the police, in a statement by its spokesperson, SP Grace Koko, said that Mr. Ode is one of 3 policemen charged with extorting 3,000 USDT cryptocurrency from a young man in the state. Now, the other 2, alongside Ode, who are accused, also have their recommendations for dismissal, being made, but because of their rank, those have been sent to the IGP for effecting, But this is where we are hinging our conversation on, because online, one of the individuals who has been pushing this particular story is somebody who I actually interviewed back in 2020, if I'm not mistaken. I interviewed him. Some of you probably follow him on social media. A certain Harrison Gwaminishu. He is very active in the Delta State area. I interviewed him back then, and then he's involved in this particular story, and there are other stories. In fact, the reason why we're talking about it is because whilst they're trying to recover some of the monies that were extorted, it turns out that some of these individuals, or one of these individuals, was unable to pay. And that's because apparently the person has used the money. This is a police officer. Used the money to pay his daughter's school fees. Now, I followed the thread. Now, whether or not this is true is not the issue now. Now, the issue here is it possible that these monies that are extorted by police officers on the streets, some of you called, and I've been calling for about 2 years now, 2 years plus that we've been in the show. Oh, they see police officers at UST roundabout, at Obrikwe Bridge area, at Rumola. They're all collecting money. And now, these people, I know they don't put the money in their mouth and swallow it. They obviously use this money for something. My question this morning is this, ladies and gentlemen. Is money the real reason why some of these officers carry out these crimes? Please, let me repeat again. Is money, or the lack thereof, the real reason why some of these police officers carry out these crimes? As always, turn down the volume of your radio set. Refrain from making derogatory or defamatory comments. Didn't see it, didn't hear it. Please do not make mention of it. That means don't make unsubstantiated and unverified claims. And very importantly, please keep your comments civil.
The views and opinions shared on this program do not represent the position of Nigeria Info FM. Nigeria Info, let's talk.
right, so 017-923-0002, 017-923-0007, and 070-0923-0923, 070-0923-0923. Once again, if you're just joining us, my question is concerning the erring police officers in River State in particular. Is it money or the lack of money that's the cause for these extortions? In some cases, some police officers have been indicted in some, in quotes, kidnapping-like or kidnapping-esque type of activities where they carry people, put them in a vehicle, drive them around. Remember the story that they drove one guy all the way to Yenegua and gave him transport, come back, after collecting hundreds of thousands of naira from him. Zion is in Jerry. Zion, good morning to you, please.
Good morning to you.
Good morning, Zion.
Yes, it's because of money.
It's because of money.
Nothing more, nothing less. Money. 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 They worship it. That is why they even joined the force at the instance. The reason they joined the Nigerian police is because of money. Not because they have the calling, but they have the passion. Or there is a need that, no, our country, there are no security men. Let me join and cover that vacancy. Let me join and fix a problem. I know some kidnappers. I know some phone snatchers. Let me join the police so that I can arrest them. That is not the reason. Money. Do you know that today, most of them now, if they got another opportunity to work in any IOC, authentic, they will pull that Nigerian police uniform and come out there immediately. Most of them have been asked to leave this state, too. They work their way back. Most of them were deployed to another state. Oh, you have stayed in River State to over 5 years, over 10 years. Let us take it to another state as transfer. The same person will pay money to return himself back to River State because there is money here.
Doesn't that give a bad reputation to River State?
No, not Rabat. To tell that there is money in the Niger Delta region.
No, but it means that there is permissiveness. If I follow your narrative, it means that there's permissiveness in this region.
Yeah, of course. Now they can do anything and walk away. Now they can just come to a community and arrest anybody and walk away. Can they go to any community in the north and arrest anybody without facing the alkali? You must go to the alkali. Alkali, we are coming to arrest this person that commit this crime. But come here, they call it mass arrest. They don't respect our paramount rulers. They can just go to any community, march any to arrest anybody and walk away. Can they try that in the northern part of Nigeria? They are here because of money. If you can give them money, you are their friends. If you don't give them money, you people are problem. Look at the extortion going on the road. Why can't the same people who dismiss this guy go and arrest those ones collecting money from taxi drivers and bus drivers, ticket drivers? Come to artillery police station here, here in the evening. They will mount fire collecting money. Is that not extortion? Come to Eastern Bypass towards Agri Road. In short, at every 10 poles, you will see them collecting money. Nothing. How come they cannot arrest those ones? Okay. They should leave that one, they dismiss. It's not their problem. Is it because of his dollar? The ones they collect every day, let's do the multiplication and statistics. If they can collect like this every day in a month, that's going to millions.
Robin, do you agree with Zaya? Robin is speaking to us from a chair. Robin, good morning to you, please.
Good morning, Jude.
Good morning, Robin.
But seriously, like Zion, what has happened? It's money.
Is it?
Yes.
Robin, if it's really money, there's money in agriculture, Robin. If it's really money, there's even more money in illegal activities like the bonfire, the illegal bunkering. Not that we are suggesting. If it's really money, well, the people who sell iron condemned apparently are millionaires these days. If it's really money, they could have gone and started selling land, even become land grabbers. But it cannot be money that's making them do this.
Let me ask you, Jude. Will you agree to follow me and plant cassava and endure for 6 months before you harvest? Those who have the mind, we are not plenty. A lot of Nigerians want to get the cash now, want to drive SUV, want to live up there. You know, that is the problem we are having. Let me tell you, what has happened within the police ranks is just impunity. They feel nobody can do anything because they have boss, the other boss has a boss. Let me tell you, in a year, in River State here, police supposed to dismiss no less than 2,000 of them.
Wow.
Because they commit this crime every second. As we are speaking now, some of them are inside their offices, they are inside their vehicles. They are listening to us. If they don't mind that, they will talk. They are collecting the bribe. Bail is free. Is everybody be released free? They commit this crime with impunity and somebody is punished. So if one or two or two of them have to be dismissed, is that a news? It's a storm in a teacup. They commit this crime every second.
All right.
And they should dismiss them as many as they can dismiss. Because here in River State is only where police becomes a law. But for me, I don't insult them. I don't insult them.
Okay.
But every policeman on duty must see me as his boss. If you refuse to see me as your boss, then I will refuse to see you as someone serving in society.
All right, thank you very much. Braid, if you're speaking to some Ogini about Braid, is it a financial paucity that's making some of these men act this way?
My brother, the truth is that they have joined the police because of money. They don't have passion for the job anymore. As I speak with you, you remember of recent, the Emowa local government chairman shouted that a local DPO of a division is involved in profile. Have you forgotten? You can see, go to Port Harcourt Township from this UP Bolokri coming down. It looks as if you are in a different country. You are in a border. You will see police checkpoints at every pole. Every pole. You see that what are they doing? They collect money from profile people. Those people that carry those profile, they collect money from them. You see where they are rushing the money.
You've seen them. You've seen them, Bray. This is your first-hand experience.
Oh my God, Andrew! If you doubt me, let us book an appointment. I will just take you and station you one place. You see it for yourself.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much, Bray. We'll have a break coming up. When we come back, we're talking about the Erring officers in Port Harcourt.
When you wake up on the wrong side of your bed, you wake up with a bad mood.
Good morning, neighbor.
And a bad